changes in medicine, the biggest change in medical research has been the takeover of everything by genetics. And I had the opportunity of going into genetics with Cyril Clarke very early in my career and turned him down, which was a bad career move. But it just didn't fit with what I was interested in. I was interested in the environment, though latterly it has become obvious to me that the environment is an important determinant of the genome. And that's not been widely appreciated, though I've understood that for at least 20, probably 30 years. The biggest change has been this influence of the human genome on research and the need to put genetics into research grants to increase your chances of getting them. So for an environmental researcher, that has been a harmful development. It's made it more difficult to get research grants, particularly if you're somewhere away from big centres. In terms of medicine, there have been dramatic improvements in medicine from my early days, absolutely dramatic. I'm a beneficiary of cardiac interventions myself. I had a heart attack when I was president of the Thoracic Society. The day I was giving my presidential lecture, etc., I managed to cope with it, and my brother took me off to his hospital, and I eventually had a stent put in. But the improvements in medicine, which are so ill appreciated, I think, by the population, who just hears bad news about the NHS. And the NHS is a wonderful institution that gives cut price, first-rate medicine for everyone, wherever they come from. So the changes have been so dramatic, it's difficult to sort of crystallize them into anything other than how lucky we are, and how lucky my generation is actually to have lived through the war, to remember what it's like having bombs dropping around you, to go through the days of privation, of real hardship, post-war, rationing, your mother scraping to get food together for your large family, even in a professional family, and gradually to see how the welfare state, let's not gloss over it, the welfare state has made life so much better for my generation and every generation since. And sad to see how little it's appreciated by younger people now, who rather take things for granted. Recommendation: go and live in America for a short time and you'll soon realise what the NHS gives you, or the welfare state. And it's sadly, and it's a feature of many of my post-retirement publications, sadly it's government failure to appreciate this, and the population getting more interested in, well, selfishness really, taking things for granted, not realising you have to pay for it.